Hey guys, so I am back, and um, this topic, I guess, will be talked about for a while. But I think I should chime in on it. It is the incident at the iHeart Radio Festival. Um, Mainly because of Green Day. Um, if you haven't seen the clip or the video or whatever, I will have a link in the bottom thingy, the description section. Um, yeah, I'll just link you to the video that I saw, and yeah, then you can watch this video. um, so anyways, at the iHeart Festival, after I watched the video, Green Day was on, and they were supposed to perform for like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. And then just before they go on, they were apparently cut down to 20, 25 minutes. And so they're performing and they're doing their songs. And I guess right as, like, in the middle, maybe to the end of their song, it sounded like they were in the middle of the one song, where they apparently hold up a sign or they have it digitalized on the screen or whatever. It says 1 minute. And Billy Joe Armstrong stops the whole thing. He stops. And from the video, you can tell he's pretty pissed about that. And who could blame him? So, of course, he's totally, like, flipping out, which is understandable. And, let's talk about that. Was it dignified? Was it a good enough reason? I think so. Being an artist, in a sense, when you're told you're going to perform for a half an hour, or whether it be an hour to a half an hour, you're prepared for that time amount. You're not going to stop in the middle of a song and end what you're doing for another artist automatically. And, you know, I find it ridiculous. The fact is, you're told one thing, and you've agreed to that, and you sign on to do something for that, and I believe there's what's supposed to be 45 minutes, a 45 set list. And, you know, to go out there right before your performance and be told, oh, you only get 20 minutes to do your thing, that screws up your whole performance. Because there are certain songs you want to do that are from, like, you know, earlier CDs and albums, and then you want to showcase your newer stuff towards the end, just to get, you know, the hype for it. And I think the one thing is, the fact is, I guess Usher was supposed to come on right after Green Day, and they were giving Green Day's time over to Usher. Why do that? Like, last minute you guys decide, oh, Usher's going to get extra time to do his set list. I don't think that's that's fair at all. That's basically discriminating against different artists. You know, I don't care who it is, or, you know, whatever your genre of music is. If you're told a certain time that you're going to be playing your music, that's what you expect to be out there for. And to be cut because they're giving your time to another artist, I think that's just ridiculous. Unless you agree to that in advance, they shouldn't be doing that while you're performing. So anyways, Billy Joe has some strong words, and he's pretty much like, F this, F that, blah, 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 which I think was pretty freaking awesome. Because most artists wouldn't flip out like that, but I think it was very well dignified. And, you know, yeah, he did insult a few people in that. But, you know, when you're an artist like that, it's not right for your time to be cut like that, and you're already prepared for a 50-minute show, pretty much. And it's basically gypping out the fans. The fans come there to see certain artists. They don't come to always see all the other artists. They want to see a particular band, and that's why they stay there. So, say if I was there for Green Day, and I have to wait through, like, 20 other artists before I see Green Day, and then there's so many artists after that, yeah, I want to stay for Green Day. I'm not staying for the other artists, but I'm staying for them, and why should you cut their time, you know? I don't know. That's just, if it was any artist that I would have liked, and I think a lot of Green Day fans were there because, you know, they were going nuts. And, you know, say if you were a Green Day, a diehard fan, you're there to see Green Day, not anyone else. And when you're gypping those fans of that time with that band and watching that band perform, that's not right. He could have handled it differently, but come on, they're a punk rock band. It's all rock and roll. It's gritty. It's awesome. Of course they're going to act like that. You know? And of course, towards the end of the whole, like, everyone's calling it a meltdown. I don't think it's a meltdown. So at the end of the meltdown, he and the guitarists start bashing apart their guitars, which in total rock and roll fashion is freaking amazing. It's basically a statement. And so I think people need to lay off Green Day and Billy Joe for that, because they deserve some respect. They have been in the industry for quite a while, and, you know, they should get the respect. If they wanted to give extra time to another artist, then maybe they should have told him maybe a couple days in advance, or, you know, something like that, instead of telling them last minute. And when they're performing as well, because he might have forgotten before. Like, some people do that. You forget ahead of time, or they maybe not, like, the story is apparently they told him right before they got on stage. But from what I was seeing in his performances, it wasn't like he was rushing anything or doing any of that. And it's not like he made a statement about it, like, before he started singing or anything. But you could tell he was mad because it seemed like they told him just last second that he gets 1 minute to wrap it up when he's in the middle of a song. In the middle of a song. It sounds like these organizers of this whole thing do not have an idea how long a song can be. It can be anywhere from like 4 to 5 minutes. So if you're halfway through the song, that's at 2:50, dude. You're not going to stop a song there. That's not right. And I watched it on TV because I wanted to see if they broadcasted what happened on the TV. So they were playing the whole festival on CW, and funny, they didn't broadcast this meltdown. They basically only showed them playing American Idiot, which was not the song he was playing when he had this supposed meltdown. And right after they finished American Idiot, and it was getting ready to go to commercial, they start showing where they're slamming their guitars. So they did not show the whole reason why he's doing that, which I think is somewhat wrong. But of course, after that, I guess it was a day or two afterwards, the band issued a statement saying sorry to anyone they offended. But I understand why you got aggravated. It's as simple as that. Musicians, artists, they go out there and they're told one thing, and that's what they, practice for. And when you're practicing and you have your whole set list figured out for that certain amount of time, you should be given that certain amount of time to be able to do that. And to be cutting an artist the day of or right before a performance, before they can fix their whole set list or do anything like that, and cutting their time like that, yeah, I think a aggravated reaction is well deserved. I guess that's just me. If you agree, leave in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the whole meltdown. But, dude, they've been around since 1988. I think they deserve a little more respect, and they deserve to have their set time. If you wanted to cut their set time, why'd you give them 45 minutes, 50 minutes in the first place? If you didn't want them performing for that long, why'd you give it to them? Common sense, people. I'm just, apparently I'm the only one that sees it. But yes, Green Day, you're awesome. Meltdown, well deserved. I don't even see why they called it a meltdown. That was just stupid. Hello, have they not seen rock and roll history? You want to call every artist that slams a guitar and smashes the whole set a meltdown? Come on. And the fact is, they didn't even damage anybody else's property. They damaged their own instruments. If it was a meltdown, they'd be destroying anything. They got rid of anybody else's property and made sure they didn't destroy that. They destroyed their own stuff. And congratulations, Green Day. You're awesome. Because if they wanted to be destructive and really put in, you know, throw it in the organizer's face or whoever told them to stop, I think, you know, what they did was better than what most people would do. But that's just me. So leave your comments in the comment section below and let me know what you think about that. Do you agree with me? And should they call it a meltdown? Personally, I don't think so. I think it was a well-deserved reaction. So let me know what you think. Also, I would appreciate it if y'all left me some ideas of future videos that you would like to see. And that'd actually be really great because I run out of ideas and I wind up talking gibberish to you people. That's how I roll. That's how I do. So I'm gonna go. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will probably be back in the next couple hours with another video. Depending how long the next one takes me to edit. Okay, be awesome, guys. Love you.